Hello, it's Suzanne Scarrow. Are you a student struggling and finding that you're procrastinating and putting off either your study of a certain subject, or maybe you're putting off doing an assignment that you know has to be begun, and you have to work on it in stages to get it in on time? Have you thought about why you're doing that procrastination? It's like a self-sabotage, isn't it? There's something going on for you that causes you to sabotage yourself. Maybe it's fear of failing. When we have a fear of failing, we decide not to do anything. We sort of freeze in the mode of, well, it's better not to even try, because if I try and fail, that would be worse, so I just won't try. Or maybe, you've got something else going on in your life at this present moment and you're overwhelmed with the stress of that other thing, so you cannot deal with what's going on in your studies. So I want to do a tapping for you, which might just help shake loose of that procrastination. Okay. So if you know what is going on, it's really good if you can be specific with your words about that. So, for example, if you know that you failed maybe your last exam or your last assignment and you remember that failure, you might say, even though I have this fear of failure, as we're doing the tapping. If it's that you've got so much other stress going on in your life, then it might be, even though I have all this other stuff going on in my life. I'm going to use that one because it's probably easier for me to use those words with most people, but just be specific with whatever is going on for you. There's a reason that you're procrastinating. It's not because you're broken. It's not because there's something wrong with you. It's because there's an emotional block there that once you clear it, you'll be able to move forward and do what you need to get done. So on the karate chop, for example, even though I've got so much going on in my life right now, and a lot of it is very stressful, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I've got so much going on in my life right now, and trying to focus on my studies is just too much for me, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I've got so much going on in my life right now, and I'm overwhelmed and procrastinating, I deeply and completely accept myself. And then come to the crown. So much going on in my life. Eyebrow, it's overwhelming. Side of eye, I just can't focus on my work. Under eye, it's overwhelming. Under nose, there's so much going on in my life right now. Under lip, it's just too overwhelming for me. Collarbone, I can't focus on my studies. I've got too much else going on in my life. On the wrist, I just can't do it. It's too overwhelming. It's too overwhelming. Take a big breath now and just see how that feels. What you're doing by that tapping, that round and maybe another half a dozen rounds, however long it takes, because when you're doing that tapping, you're actually calming your nervous system down in your body. And when you do that, you can learn better, you can recall better, you can focus and have much more clarity. And when you've got that clarity, you can do what needs to be done, even though you've got lots of stuff going on in your life. It's amazing how organized you can be when your mind is clear, and the tapping will help you get that mind clear. So get specific about whatever is going on for you. If you don't know, you could just say the words, even though I'm procrastinating and I don't know why. I deeply and completely accept myself. And then as you tap around the points on the body, it's just, I'm procrastinating. Just doing that simple tapping will clear, will actually open up. You may find it's a bit like peeling an onion, and the truth of the matter will come into your mind, and then you can get more specific. So start off with the general words, even though I'm procrastinating, and tap on that. If you know something more, then get more specific, more specific. The more specific you are, the better and quicker result you'll get. But you will still get a result with that general tapping on procrastination as well. Good luck.